You and I have to actually have a custody agreement in place, or the state steps in and, believe it or not, takes over. Yeah, basically becomes the legal owner of the child. I know, it sounds crazy. So I dove headfirst into this whole custody thing, and honestly, I had no clue where to start. I just started getting creative. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tough Topic. I'm Brittany. Let's talk about what went down back in September. Christine Brown filed a case against Kody Brown. We're talking parenting time, child custody, paternity, and yes, child support. Fast forward to now, they've just filed a settlement agreement. Sounds simple, right? But there's more to it. Both of them had to disclose their finances, everything from how they make money to tax returns and beyond. That's pretty standard in most states when you're dealing with custody or support. Before reaching this agreement, Christine and Kody were also required to attend parenting and divorce classes, mandatory, even though technically they were never legally married. Mediation was also on the table. Then came the state compliance paperwork, used to figure out just how much Kody would be paying based on their custody terms. Now here's where things get even more interesting. Kody's living in Flagstaff, Arizona. Christine's in Utah. Their daughter, Truly, who's now 15, lives full-time with Christine and her new husband. And Truly? She's not exactly jumping at the chance to spend summers or weekends with her dad. She loves him, sure, but that much time? Not so much. Kody claims he's tied down with work in Flagstaff, which makes it hard to travel regularly. On the show, he insists he visits often. But here's the twist. There are photos, lots of them, of Kody jet-setting, spotted at airports, attending various events and conventions. And if he can hop on a plane for that, well, you connect the dots. You know, things could be different. He could be spending time with his kids right now, especially Truly. But the truth is, if Kody had been more present and made a consistent effort to be in her life, maybe this situation would have turned out differently. Maybe he wouldn't be facing financial obligations now. But since that didn't happen, he's on the hook. And let's be clear, if he tries to dodge this responsibility, like some do in other states, there are real consequences, including possible jail time. Something tells me he's not willing to take it that far. At the heart of it, the solution is simple. Kody has to step up. Not just for Truly, but for all of his children. Right now, it's obvious. Robin's kids are getting the lion's share of his time. But that's not just because he lives under the same roof with them. It's because he made a choice to be absent from the others. Let's not forget, there are countless fathers who no longer live with their kids' mothers, but still show up and do the work. Truly is the last minor child from his other relationships. And if Kody wants to revisit or even reduce the terms of his settlement, he'll need to prove that he's been an active, supportive parent alongside Christine. As it stands, he's got a few more years of child support ahead. And in Utah, if Truly chooses to go to college, Kody's financial responsibility continues. Interestingly, McKelty mentioned that her dad is trying. He's working on making things better. And apparently, during the upcoming tell-all, Kody's expected to open up about reaching out and mending broken ties. There's even a mention of a conversation with one of his sons, maybe Gabe. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Because here's the truth. You can't wear the badge of good father if you're not making an effort, but maybe, just maybe, this is the beginning of change. If he shows up with genuine care, his kids might respond. They've always come across as compassionate, forgiving people, but they need to feel that love. If he cuts the blame game, owns up to his mistakes, and puts in the real work, that could be his path to redemption. So what do you think about Kody now having to pay child support? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what happens next. Until then, stay tuned.